What's going on, guys? Tilo's Cards here. Today, going through another mail day. This is the part 2 to the one I posted last week, and so I'm going through this at the same time as it. But again, this is a lot of stuff that I had come in that I wanted to go through with you guys and show you what I've got and what I'm planning to do. Again, the previous one was kind of PC stuff, so planning to keep those, and a lot of these are not. So had the Herbie back there. He's playing well. I think they're 3-2 now. They just beat the... See, for me, when I'm recording this, they just beat the Broncos. Great first half from the Chargers, and then they kind of just took the foot off the gas and tried to run out the clock in the second half. But getting right into it, these first four from a trade, I traded the Tua Kaboom rookie away finally for these 4 cards plus $60 cash. So came in today, the first one, CeeDee Lamb, Flawless Ruby rookie auto. Not the best auto from CD, but this is out of 20. Really nice one that I'm probably planning to move. This is the Gem auto, which is my favorite kind of flawless that they do except for the RPAs. So planning to move this. There was a comp for $290 exactly back in, I think, June. So I'm hoping to get at least that, maybe slightly more would be ideal, obviously. But again, I think we valued this at around $300, which is fair based on that comp. So I think total I value the Tua on this trade. I was trying to get to $850. Which I paid $795 for it. So, trying to get $850. So if you already subtract the the 60, we're looking at $790 in terms of value I needed to get to. So around $300 here would leave me at what, $490 left to make up. So next up is this Zay Flowers explosive rookie. This is the case hit from, these are also absolute like the Kabooms are, but this is an SGC 9.5. The 9s we're comping for like 120, I think, and Raws are around that same too. So for the SGC 9.5, I was at like 150 value on it. He's played really well and played really well this past week, like 135 yards. So probably worth a little bit more than that now. So I'm hoping to sell this one for 150 plus. I'll probably list for 200 OBO and just see what I can get. So realistically, I think 150 is the minimum I'll be able to get for this. So, what did I say? 490 minus 150 would be 340. So got to make up 340 in the last 2 cards, which would be pretty tight. But let's go ahead and get into those. Next up, Jordan Addison Prism rookie auto. This is a PSA 10. These sell anywhere from 150 to 200. Probably can get like 140 for it. So now I'm looking at like 200 to make up. Still a really nice one. Just not a Prism auto guy. As I had that Camaro in the last video, but he's PC, so just don't love the stickers. Prism's a nice design, but again, it's so common. You guys know I'm more into stuff like that, but again, probably plan to move this one. It leaves me with like 200 I need to make up to get to my Tua value. And finally, we have the Jalen Hurts Optic Hollow rated rookie PSA 10. So these were above 200, kind of like the 250 range, I think. 220 to 250 range before the season. He didn't have the best start, so these are down a good chunk from then. I think they sell a lot at 150 and a couple recently because they just won again against the Browns for like 170. So hopefully I can get like 150 for it would be great. And then so I'm, around $50 off. But again, just to get the Tua moved, I was having a lot of trouble getting it moved since he's out and the team's struggling. So kind of just happy to get out from under it and be able to sell this stuff. This is all super liquid stuff. I should be able to get offers on at least, and at least get a total of around like 700 value out of these cards. And, then I'd just be losing a couple of dollars on the Tua. So happy to work this trade. It was with John's. I think that's how you pronounce it. John's Cards. Made a deal with him off Discord and came in really quick. Both ship priority. So again, grateful to him for that deal. Those are the first 4 there. And then this next stuff is all buys that I made. Maybe shouldn't have, but I did make these buys. First off, why did I do this? Daniel Jones, Impeccable RPA, out of 75. I really did it because the helmet piece is nice. It's got 2 kind of notches on it. Jersey piece is nice too. There was like an out of 35 that just sold for like 65, even though he's playing pretty well after I bought this. So I paid, I think I want to say 80 on it, but it's not a card I was planning on flipping anyways. I mean, he's not, nobody's looking for Daniel Jones cards, but still cool one to have for the Impeccable PC. Again, plan to keep it unless he absolutely blows up and does really well. So Next up, beautiful one here. Jalen Hurts, Panini 1 quad RPA out of 99. Definitely overpaid on this one. This was before they lost that last game before their bye week, and his stuff dipped a lot because he keeps turning the ball over. But BGS 910, I think raw one of these just did, I want to say 300, so probably could get a little bit more for this being a BGS 910, but you know, I like Hurts. I believe in him. I believe in the Eagles, even though Sirianni stinks. So probably just plan to keep this one. I love the quad RPAs. It matches the Herbie I have. So again, super nice one. But unfortunately, don't think I would be able to make any money currently on this, and that is okay. It's okay to buy for the collection, and it's okay to sit on the card too if you don't want to lose on it. So next up, this one was a true PC buy. Saw it on Discord, maybe overpaid, but beautiful card here. This is the out of 25 Deebo Samuel Impeccable RPA. Just great patches there. It actually has some red stitching on that left side there. Great auto though, and a PSA 9 too for these 2019s is pretty good. So paid $200 for this. Probably that's about the max you could get unless it was to a 49ers or Debo fan. So paid strong on it. I think the last comps that was, pretty fair, but he's been hurt a lot this year. So again, I think I paid pretty strong on it. So again, beautiful card. Plan to keep it. Doesn't get this much better than this for Impeccable RPA. So into the PC it goes. Next up, the reason I have that Herbie out, one of the reasons. This one popped up on eBay on auction. So I bought that one for, I think, a total of $1,016 before the season. Maybe it's $1,017, BGS 910. This one popped up on eBay. His stuff is down a good bit, so I was just bidding on it. Just, it's the blue out of 49, so this says the color match. And I was like, okay, well, as long as, this one probably get around $800 on it is what I think the bid would end at. It ended at like $570. I think I ended up paying $614 total to get this card. It's PSA 910, so basically the same there. I'd rather have a PSA slab. And it's the blue, great autograph there. Very similar. Obviously, he's a good auto. And again, paid $614 on this, so I'd love to get out of that one at around ideally 1,000 if they end up playing well, but the 800 range, lose a couple hundred on it and just keep this one for the collection. Be very grateful to do that. But again, I didn't really mean to buy this one, but I'll take the blue for $400 cheaper than I paid for that one. This was the cheapest sale this card's ever had, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll take it. Good patches on both sides, kind of the inversion of that one, and then kind of it goes down here and cuts off. Still beautiful card. Has the eBay off on it. This one still does too, I believe. So again, which one do you guys like better? Me personally, definitely the blue. I mean, again, it's just perfect. I don't know how it went for that cheap, but I'm grateful that it did. And finally, you guys will love this one and probably expect what it is. Finally picked up Justin Herbert. Impeccable RPA out of 75. It is a 3-color, sneaky 3-color. It's got the yellow in there. This is a PSA auth only auto 10. It's great autograph. I don't even think it touches the J there. Unfortunately, it does have 2 corner issues on both the bottoms. Now, I don't think this would make it grade any worse than an 8. I think it'd probably be an 8 if somebody graded it. I'm going to leave it in the auth auto 10. Because I got a pretty good deal on it, I think. Kind of similar to the Panini 1. The guy had posted this one on eBay 2 or 3 times and let it run out of bids and kept lowering the price on it. So I just sent him a message and said, hey, would you consider doing I think I originally offered 600 off eBay, and he said he'd do 625. So paid 625 for this via Venmo Goods and Services, and I think the last sale of this exact card was like $1,300 or $1,500 of this exact one, PSA off, auto 10. That was back in 2022. So I think the last PSA 8 did around 1,000, and Raws do around 1,000, at least before the season. In season, this is probably, if it was raw, I'd say worth like 800. So again, and a lot of these Impeccables do have those issues there. So being that it's pretty small, things, but you can see them. At least I can from here. But still, just grateful to have this one. Beautiful card. I've been wanting to pick one of these up for a long time, and I will be keeping this one unless I can find a decent price on one that has, a crazy helmet patch and a crazy jersey patch. So again, very cool. It's got the yellow in there. Didn't see that originally when I was looking at it, and then scrolled through the pictures and saw it. So again, beautiful card. We'll be showing you guys in the next mail day, hopefully. I paired this up with another 2020 QB. It is not Joe Burrow. And I'll show you guys that one when it gets there. But again, appreciate you guys watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you want to see on the next one. See ya.